The most haunted hospital in America, the infamous Waverly Hills Sanatorium. In the early 1900s, Louisville, Kentucky was ravaged by an outbreak of tuberculosis, also known as the White Plague. This massive Gothic structure was built with the entire front side of the hospital featuring massive open-air hallways, with floor-to-ceiling windows that were never closed, even in the winter. Snow would often be covering the patients' beds. It was believed that fresh air and zero movement was the only treatment for tuberculosis. What they didn't know is that the airflow was actually infecting everyone faster. Patients, often children, were isolated from all families until their death. There was no cure for tuberculosis. Many died from failed experimental surgeries and climate exposure due to the belief that it cured the illness. Ribs were removed, lungs collapsed, all under no anesthesia. The sanatorium featured a body chute and a tunnel built to transport patients to the bottom of the hill by cable car to a hearse, often dozens a day. Over 8,000 patients perished in the hospital. Growls and cries have been recorded by paranormal groups. Room 502 is thought to be one of the most haunted places in the building. A nurse had tied a sheet to a light fixture and was found hanging. Another nurse had jumped from a balcony on the same floor not long after. Guests report feeling suffocated on the ward. There is also a little boy named Timmy who haunts the building and will roll balls back to guests. Some have recordings hearing a child say "come play," but question if the spirit is actually a child or something darker. But the most infamous entity is the creeper. Described as a dark figure that moves quickly along the walls and ceiling, it is thought to be a manifestation of trauma and dark energy. Many guests report feeling paralyzed and unable to speak when the figure has appeared and crawled unhuman-like towards their feet. There have also been reports of doppelgangers and seeing your tour mates in other areas, thought to confuse and lead tourists to an isolated area. Doors slamming, stretchers being shoved across the room, and guests leaving with physical scratches has landed this hospital on many top haunted places lists. Comment below if you've ever visited Waverly Hills.